We are live.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Pokeymanz. We took off last week because your boy was out of town. He was getting through some stuff. Whenever we miss a session, you could blame Fearless. He could take it. He's tough, but it was technically my fault. So shame on you, Fearless, for it not being your fault. But we are back, baby, and hopefully you guys will enjoy tonight's session. It should be pretty hype once things get rolling. Um, yeah, I believe Liz volunteered for Recapo.
Yes, I need those two masteries.
All right, take us away.
Alright, so last time was session 7, Close Combat. We left off with those crazy flashbacks in the tunnel and things like that. And Ajax, Ryan, and Wesley all went back to the village to say their goodbyes, and things like that. And then Akryla and Opal stayed back to look for fossils in the cave. Unfortunately, we didn't find any fossils, so we met back up in the village to set out to Polemira town. On the way to Polemira, we stopped in the forest for the night. Ryan was feeling a little rough after leaving the village because of the whole, water situation. So we decided to stop by the camp that we had stopped previously, where we met Picasso. We stopped there and kind of just had a couple scenes with our Pokemon, and it was a fun little experience. Akryla ate the rest of the bison and was very sad. Yeah, and it was just generally a fun, cute little night thing. We got some more Ajax and Wesley interactions there, so that was pretty cool. Opal and Tragic Carp kind of bonded a little bit. Sableye was like, I'll karate chop Wesley if you want me to Ryan when Wesley was asleep, so that was funny. But anyways, the next day we set out to go onward to Polemira town, but first we had to go to Route 2, which we ran into this really buff stranger that was like punching and kicking the air, and was talking to this group of Eevee, and saying that if they want to take their home back, they have to be tough and fight and all this other stuff. And Akryla freaked out because of the Eevees and went and just, cuddled them while this guy's just punching at the air and stuff. And then he was like, I wish there was an adversary that could fight me to show these Eevee how to be tough. And then we all kind of just look at Ajax, and Ajax is like, I bet. So he takes his jacket off that he's always wearing, and it's like almost like a weighted jacket, and like hits the floor, dust flies everywhere and whatnot. And yeah, so they have a big old fight scene, and the stranger turns out that his name is Banner, and he is an influencer. He works at or is like number one at Pokemon Dance Revolution place. I don't know. But yeah, he's a really tough guy. Both of them, Ajax and Banner, are on the same playing field as far as like toughness goes. But anyways, they fight each other. Banner ultimately like loses, but doesn't say that he loses, because he doesn't want to look bad in front of all his fans. He stops the camera when he starts to lose, type thing. He uses gel in his hair, and he has a makeup kit to hide his bruises, type guy. So he is tough, but also he's a little like posh toughness. So yeah, they basically brawl it out, and he's like, try to use close combat on me, which obviously not going to be able to use a Pokemon move on him, but he's like, just punch me like really fast to show these Eevees how it's done. And yeah, the Eevees get like all pumped and are ready to take their home back. And Banner goes live and is like, these people have agreed to take these Eevee and take their home back, even though we did not agree to do that. However, afterwards, of course, we did, because their Eevee. They're adorable. We're not gonna leave them hanging. So each of us adopt an Eevee for the battle. Um, Opal names hers, Opal names hers Ira. Ajax names his Fenrir. Krillin names hers Astrid. And Ryan names his Tobias. And then Wesley also gets one too, named... Oh, what was his name? I don't remember. King?
Wesley's ran off at the end.
It did run off at the end. It was named like King or something like that. I can't 100% remember. But anyways, we all got EVs to go into the fight. So we left Banner. Banner went back to Polemira town and told everybody on the stream that he would be back in his Dance Dance Pokemon Revolution place soon or whatever. We parted ways, went with the Eevee to fight the Mightyena and 4 Poochyena, and ultimately kicked their butts. We had some really amazing scenes with Opal getting a frickin' crit and hitting fainting the Mightyena and a Poochyena in the same like hit. And then I think each of us took a Poochyena down in a really, really epic ways. So we were cool, and the Eevee were cool. And then at the end of it, we all adopted our EVs, our respective EVs, and Wesley's Eevee ran away because Wesley's still kind of in limbo. He's in between good and bad. And then that was our episode.
Yeah, that was excellent. So remember, everybody gets their masteries back at the start of a session, but you can get more than one. Liz now has 2. Which is noise. Today we start our episode with, again, as we see on the world map, having conquered Route 2 and arriving on the brink of Polemira. As you guys get to the edge, you guys can have a little bit of RP. You're not sure what's going on in Polemira yet. I'm sure it's a lovely place. We're full of happiness, no suffering, no strife, no issues. But from the edge of town, kind of walking in, nothing seems amiss just yet. So this is the moment for you to RP as much or as little as you want, and then I'll push the story beat when the story beats come. Let's move you there. You'll already see, whenever I have the auto catch list, is kind of Pokemon you see running around in the immediate area. So let me go there, and I will also award a mastery to whoever starts the RP, especially since, for no reason whatsoever, we're going to need stuff like this. So here we go to the overview page. Okay, and you guys can see it in the distance. You'll be coming in from this angle, eventually setting into the town, but you're not here yet. When you get to the bridge, there'll be a stopping point, but for now, you guys can RP over here. As you guys are coming up to the town, you don't see a lot of people. It's relatively quiet to your surprise, but you're also pretty far away from it still. You're probably about a mile or 2, but you have the height advantage to see the town. Who would like to start the RP for a big-ass mastery as well?
I will if nobody else wants to.
I mean, rank them up, get 3.
I know, right? I need an extra one just in case shit goes down. Because I have plans for the 2.
Say he was the gym leader to us, or did he just say it under his breath after we left?
He said it under his breath, like, yeah. Okay. He was looking forward to challenging you guys.
Oh, okay.
But you guys do know the first gym is here, so maybe that's something to talk about.
Okay.
You want to take it away? You want to Opal?
I think that, because Opal's going to be riding Nina. And she's probably going to have the Rattata out in her lap and is just kind of talking to it quietly and telling it, we're almost there. We're going to get you some help. You're going to feel so much better. We'll get you all healed up. And just trying to, make it a little bit more comfortable. Because it's put up with a lot while we've been running around.
Yeah. Poor little guy.
Yeah, he's watching. Remember what I said about the auto catch list? He's as you say it to me, looks envious as he sees a tiny family of what is a pack of rats called? Like like a cats would be like a litter or something. Tiny like baby ones.
I think it's a pack, isn't it?
Is it just as simple as a pack?
Might be.
Fine.
I don't
Okay,
know.
so you would see a pack of Rattatas running around. They're healthy, they're strong, they're playing, they're tossing each other. And then when you're talking to him, Opal, he just kind of tilts his head and nods to you a little bit, and then just kind of starts breathing heavily and just watches.
Oh, apparently it's called the Mischief.
Oh, I love
Mischief?
that.
That's really cool.
Oh,
Heck yeah. A
Yeah, so
mischief of rats.
He wishes he was a part of that mischief, but he's not.
that's bad. That's the bad name for it.
Love it.
I don't know why we have so many specialized names instead of like groups or packs.
Right? Like a murder of crows.
Yeah.
A murder of Murkrows.
Yeah. Yep.
The coolest one by far is a group of scorpions. It's called a cyclone.
No.
Called a
A
what?
Cy- made that
cyclone?
up.
I'm pretty sure.
That's cool.
I
That's
think
pretty,
they're there for.
that's pretty badass. Okay, so what are your characters doing? Where do you get a mastery? What are the rest of you doing as you journey into the town?
Definitely like reliving our Eevee fight. Like, how cool was that? We all like kicked butt. Our Eevees are awesome.
Yeah, that felt nice to do. Help the EVs out and also get new partners to the team.
Yeah, what are you guys planning on evolving your Eevee into? If we ever do, at least.
I had a long time ago. There's a ghost type EV that I want to figure out to evolve someday.
That would be cool.
I mean, honestly, whatever it wants.
That's fair. Let it decide.
Yeah.
Can you do that? They can decide?
I mean,
Don't most need a stone?
yeah, in a lot of cases, you could always put stones out and it could choose one from that, or yeah, there's friendship-based ones, kind of like Espeon and Umbreon, where are night and day with like if they really like you. So that one would be a little bit different, but a lot of them are stone-based.
I mean, I'm not gonna look for one specifically. If it decides to evolve into one of the non-stone based ones, then it sounds like it's completely up to them. So
Well, I know we have a bunch of shards that we picked up from Ryan's cave. Maybe we'll be able to do something with that, just in case, One
Yeah,
of them
that is
needs one.
true. Do you know how to form the stones, or how does that work?
DM, should I make a roll?
No, I mean you have a fair understanding of how to put them together. It usually takes a rest.
Yeah, pretty much just put them all together, and through sheer willpower and a nap, it becomes a stone.
Just gotta sleep on it. Cool.
Literally, just gotta sleep on it.
Keep that in mind. So you guys wanting to do the gym challenge? I think the first gym leader's here.
it would be nice to see how one is run. Sure.
I might try it out.
I agree. I think it would be fun to just kind of stretch everybody's legs too.
While you guys are talking, you see as you get closer to the town, a massive Pokemon blocking the bridge. Not actually to scale, just like your tokens are, but he's pretty big. He's blocking the bridge. You don't need a Pokeflute this time, because it's just kind of looking at you. And now it's pretending to be asleep. Or maybe it used rest, you don't know.
Uh-oh.
And we bribe it with a citrus berry?
It looks at you. And you don't know, you didn't realize its tongue was that long. It shoots out about 90 feet and snatches it up and goes back to sleep.
Oh my god, it's a lickitung.
Well, that's terrifying. Should we check underneath this one this time?
Very much do not like.
Remember that one
Maybe-
girl that was napping underneath a Snorlax? The one time we found a Snorlax?
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, Rita's granddaughter.
Oh yeah, Ryan wasn't with us. We had found somebody underneath a Snorlax. We used the Poke Flute, and yeah, we found somebody underneath a Snorlax napping. I think her name was Somnia?
And she was alive?
Oh yeah, she was
yeah.
great.
She really likes weighted blankets, as I recall.
She also really likes Ajax,
Okay.
as I recall.
Well, she's Rita's granddaughter. I think that checks out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Ajax carried away in.
Speaking of Ajax, you get this kind of warrior sixth sense about you. And you feel something next to you. And when you turn around, you see a heart eyes on Samia.
I knew it!
Ajax? Is that you? Her lip is quivering.
Ajax will kind of like turn around really quick and like kind of, you know, take like a quick fighting stance. It's like, you know, it's you. Yes, it's me. You really shouldn't sneak up. Not a good idea.
It's actually sleeping in this bush over here. I wasn't trying to be sneaky, but I just smelled man and I knew it was you.
Okay.
Who's that guy? Is he your son? She looks jealous for a moment.
No, he's not my son.
Are you entangled with his mother nonetheless?
Not to my knowledge, no.
She does a sigh of relief and then she looks at Aquila and Opal. Hi.
Hi, Somnia. I'm glad you're not
Hey,
sleeping
Somnia.
underneath your Snorlax this time. Good job.
No, I was in a bush because there's people trying to kill me.
Excuse me, what?
Yeah,
Who is trying to kill you and why?
I had Snorlax block off the bridge. Doesn't seem like they're interested in the people outside the town, but there's a group of crazy people in there. I wouldn't rush if you could help it. Maybe sneak around. There's just an overwhelming number of. They look like college students, but they're dangerous. And the lady that leads them is. I watched her Wilmer eat someone.
Eat someone?
I don't know if he's dead, but she definitely swallowed someone briefly.
Did the Wilmer kind of have this like shadowy energy around him?
No, but the lady felt like she
David, no.
was evil. But she doesn't look evil. She has a smile and she's beautiful. Is beauty evil? Am I evil to you, Ajax?
No to both questions.
Guess you don't have to be. I won't say it.
No, beauty doesn't equal evil, and no, you're. Question.
And then she tells your group. There's a few people resisting inside. There's this one guy whose shirt is extremely tight. his fan club was taken out almost immediately.
Banner.
Yes. He was pretty impressive, though. I saw him take down about 4 or 5 Pokemon. He kept screaming that he's going to do to them what he did to Ajax. What
What?
did he do to you, Ajax?
Me? Nothing.
He thinks he beat Ajax up. And he wants everybody else to think so. But he did not.
When you say that, you see the water by the river swell up, and Banner comes crashing down next to Samia. He has bruises all over his body. He's breathing hard. And for some reason, he just whispers in Wesley's ears, "Survive." And Wesley kind of jumps back startled as Killer and Banner stands up. "Ajax, I was wondering when my backup would show up."
Okay.
And then he looks to Ryan. He tells Ryan, "Ryan, you need to do more push-ups if you want to get a body like this."
I'm gonna get roasted.
I'm sorry, Ryan. Just couldn't help but notice that you don't have these.
Banner, focus. What's going on?
There's an evil team. It seems like some disgruntled employees from the merge facility of Fusion Corps have just gone on a rampage. They're looking for something inside the city that's crucial, a strand of DNA. According to the documentation that I found, it was quickly taken from me by their leader, Aviva. This is going to sound crazy. They're looking for a way to merge people with Pokemon.
You're right, that does sound crazy.
I know you
Wait.
trust me.
Oh, Akrilla. Does that sound any kind of familiar from anything you read when you were going through? Oh shoot, what was that lab assistant's name? When you were going through that guy's notes.
No, he just mentioned Pokerus a
Onyx.
lot.
Sigma, I think his name is
Sigma?
Sigma,
Yeah, I was thinking Sigma, but
My question, Bannon, what was the team thing again? What was the name of it? You was
They have
like,
They have a split on the name, it seems. Team Merge or Team Fusion.
Wait a second.
Team Fusion. That's the same team. That's the same team name I had last thing I had before I lost my dad. The guy who chased us out the cave that day.
And that's the same team that when we all got teleported to the future, they had said that it was Fusion and Merge.
Yes. It appears that there's a new strand of DNA going around. I don't know what it's called. It started from a disease, though.
Pokerus. We have
Yes,
to keep this
Pokerus.
Rattata safe.
Poker face, that's it.
Close. Very, very close, Banner. Good job.
did hey DM, did Opal receive the Rattata's Pokeball?
Yeah, I would say they probably, for safe measures, give it the Pokeball too.
Okay. I'm going to try to coax the Rattata inside just for safety and stash it among my belongings.
Okay. He's too weak to resist. He gets in the ball, disappears.
Just temporary, buddy.
It won't be for long, I promise.
And he goes in the ball. Killaran says, I only have one Pokemon left. The Pokemon Center's out of commission. The mart is closed up. The gym leader in the town has been doing his best to fend them off. I know a secret route to get us to the gym leader where he's held up. He's taking a breather.
Okay.
Let's do what we
slipped
can.
out. I told him I'd get reinforcements. I thought I was gonna have to run back to that mountain peak to find all you guys. I got lucky.
Well, do we need to go get more reinforcements? I can maybe write a note and give it to Murkrow to take back to town.
Remember, each of those markers, Route 1, the forest, those are all day journeys.
That's true.
So you can do it, but no one's gonna arrive in time.
Okay.
So, like, Killaran tells you exactly that. It's a good idea, except it's not my idea, so I have to disapprove of it.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah.
All right, Dad.
For some reason, he's like standing in the tree right now, just staring at the village. Like, intently.
Staring what?
Just staring at the village intently from a tree.
Oh.
I'm just glad he's standing from a tree and not like hanging off of Nina's neck.
Yeah.
No. Speaking of a tree, no. Imagine he-
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he looks there and he goes, I wouldn't keep too many of your mons out. It'll make it hard to move around. If you want to keep out one, that's fine, but the size of that Tropius would easily give our position away. If we take them all head on, we're going to lose.
Okay. And so I'll just make sure, I'll start coaxing my team into their Pokeballs. I'm less coaxing with Tragikarp, but it happens anyhow.
Samia goes, but my only Pokemon is Snorlax. Well, then it looks like you need to take him out of his ball when it's time to fight. That one's even bigger than Tropius. What were you thinking?
Yeah.
Samia like throws her hands on her head. I'm sorry. She doesn't seem like she handles any level of pressure well. So she faints, expecting Ajax to catch her, but she might crash and just hit the ground.
Ajax the catcher.
She opens one eye towards the ladies and winks.
Opal's fully not paying attention, but would appreciate that.
He winks at the back of your head, but Aquila sees.
Even in these times, there's still time to rizz up.
That's for the Pokeverse. We have to keep it as light as possible when we can.
We have to
just
rhythm with the tism. Let's go.
Yep,
Game is
be
game.
Whelmers, but also, find time for love.
Hey, shoot.
Wesley has a suggestion to you guys. Hey, every single battle we've ever been in, we've won. We should just run in the middle of town and challenge the entire organization. I think we'll come out on top.
Honestly, I think it's a little more serious than that. It's sounding pretty bad in there. If a gym leader, Killaran, and Somnia, and all the other villagers in there can't take them, what makes you think just us 5 can? We need to be tactical about this.
But no one's ever beat Ajax. Come on, Ajax, you're with me. Just run in there and just start breaking necks.
I did that once before. It took several months to recover. I would like not to do that again. And the last time I was forced to do so.
Well, Opal's my new best friend, right? We made up the other day when she threatened to spank me. You're with me, right?
If that is the consensus that all the people who know what's going on comes to, then yes, I'm with you, but I think we should talk to some people first.
Wesley, when it comes to situations like this, the more information you have, the better. Don't just foolishly go running into the middle of the fight prepared.
Especially since I don't have a Sableye.
Yes, especially since you don't have a save.
If I had one, I probably would have dealt with that organization already.
You would have probably tried and failed. Yes.
But if you stick with us and we get all the information we need, we're going to succeed, okay? So let's go with Banner and see what's up. And I think that Opal is going to leave Grave out but everybody else is going to be balled up.
Did we even take Wesley?
What, do you want to leave him unattended?
No, but I don't know. It seems dangerous.
I mean, if he's by himself, what are the chances he's gonna run in by himself and get himself captured or something?
That is true. He is probably better off with us. You're right.
The Wesley Insomnia just goes, if it comes down to a fight, I have to do our best. What Pokemon do you have, Banner? I only have one Pokemon left, but 5 out of 6 of my Pokemon are Dunsparce. Dunsparce? Don't underestimate Dunsparce. It's the ultimate predator. Of course, all 5 of them have been knocked out, but I still have my Hitmonchan.
Well, at least there's that.
If it comes
Small
to an
mercies.
actual, if it actually comes to a Pokemon battle, Somnia, you should probably grab Wesley, take cover or hide.
I'll protect
Somewhere
him with
nearby.
Snorlax. Snorlax is really lazy. You know, when they first attacked, I saw him just watch them attack me.
Oh
It
no!
wasn't until they got too close to his pillow that he beat the living snot out of them.
Far be it from me to tell you how to bond with your Pokemon, but maybe you should be careful.
Ajax,
Perfect.
Ajax would pull Wesley aside and just be like, "Hey, look, Wesley, I can't protect everyone if stuff gets too out of hand. I need you to go with Somnia, protect her with Pokemon. Understood?"
Right?
I'm
I got
trusting
2
you, okay,
Pokemon. I
Wesley?
can do it. Yeah, I could. I won't fight unless you scream, Wesley, I need you. Then I'll come running.
The only time you should fight is to protect Somnia. Other than that, stay. Okay.
All right. The
I'm putting a
Somnia
lot of
goes,
trust in you, Wesley.
You see, he's pretty serious. All the talks that you guys have had, he thinks you're his stepdad. If he sees you getting beat from the outskirts, he might run in on the loyalty thing, but he won't just disregard your command. So he takes Somnia's hand and goes, "I have to be a protector now." And he goes into a bush where they can hide, and Somnia returns her Snorlax. And Somnia goes, "We'll stay here. If we go into the city, it might be easier to detect a larger group. But they'll be in the reserved wings if you guys call them in."
Sounds good.
And then
Let's
you guys
go.
make you smaller as we navigate the town. I am going to need fitness rolls from everybody if we go Banner's route. Banner thinks that we should swim upstream to get closer to the houses and slide in there. Or we could stealth around the buildings, but if we swim, it's going to be fitness.
But there's no way Opal's gonna succeed that.
Same with me.
Krill's not gonna
There's
be good.
no fucking way Opal's gonna succeed a swim check.
I'm voting with the stealth route. Oh, y'all, I'm voting the stealth route.
Ooh.
Banner can make sure one of you auto succeed. So it's up to you guys. And it's looking Ajax. So only one of you would have to do it. But we can sneak around. It's just more likely we get into a conflict before we find the gym leader.
Can we try and see how we roll, and then if we all roll badly, it's like, no, we can't do that.
No, because in like tabletop games, like once you roll, it's like you do the thing. If it fails, you get caught.
Okay. Ugh.
So
Well,
only one person has to roll, realistic, since
Or-
Ajax and
Has to
Banner can,
succeed
of
at the
course.
roll. We all can roll, right?
What's everybody's
well,
fitness die?
Technically, me and Killeran have the higher chance of succeeding, and then we can force to succeed one of you each.
Yeah.
So only one other person would technically have to roll besides.
Is everybody's fitness die, like Akrilla and Ryan, are your fitness dies D6?
I think mine's like a 4.
I'll check mine now.
Yeah, mine's
if I
a
have
D4.
If I have the D6, I'll make the roll.
Oh yeah, mine's D4 as well.
All right, Opal will make the roll. Is there any way?
You do have 2 masteries too, but
That wouldn't help either.
Fail, you have a mastery safety net.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Opal will make the roll.
Okay, go for it. Akrilla and Ryan are gonna auto succeed because Ajax is gonna grab one. Killeran's grab. The only reason Ajax and Killeran have to roll with their D10s is because they are assisting other people, or else they would automatically succeed.
Can Grave swim?
Well, I was thinking if Grave couldn't, maybe like Grave could pull me. You know, like the
Under the
mules that
water.
used to pull the canal boats, like all along the side, and just.
I would give you a +1 in your roll, unless you're using a water type that knows surf, which no one
Yep.
has yet.
Yeah, no. I mean,
I would give you a
splash.
+1
Tragikarp's splash could only get me so far.
Don't sleep on him. He's like a
Do
motorboat.
you? Do you think? Do you think he would?
I think he would if his goal is to slap someone immediately behind you. He'll just keep repelling you.
Wesley,
Second thought, you're coming with us, buddy.
We
second
need
thought,
you,
bud.
I'd allow you to Tragikarp smack across the waters.
I would like to attempt to bargain with him.
They'll
Oh,
take the
God.
bonus
I-
to give you.
I would like to attempt to bargain with him, and I would like to offer all of the mud that he could ever want to flop around in, if he helps me get across the river.
Give me a heart. I need a 5. I'll give you a +2 for the love ball.
Oh dear. Yeah, no.
I mean, you're close to 4. Do you want to mastery it? If you succeed this, I won't have you do your fitness roll since you're spending stuff on this.
No, I'll just go ahead and make the fitness roll.
So you asked him, you saw him in the mud, he slaps you and jumps back in the ball.
Yeah, no, that checks. Little asshole.
Sounds about right.
Okay.
Well, baby.
Jeez. We're starting off strong tonight, boys. Let's get it all out before the fight.
Remember, you still have Pokemon assistance from your Graveler, so it's a 4.
It is a 4? Okay.
Yeah, it's still a 4, which is what you need. All right, Ajax, me and you are gonna roll, and we also have Akrilla and Ryan on our backs. You see, Banner just goes, Ryan, what the hell do you eat? You haven't even looked.
Wow, Ryan's just getting shit on this episode.
Well, because he's carrying you and he's drowning and he's like super muscular. So we're just assuming that maybe Ryan has like an 8-pack under there and is actually massive.
Okay.
I think that's a half compliment. In
I'll
any
take
case, you
it.
see how, Killeran begins to like just kind of go under the water. Since I described him as being injured when he first arrives, you see him look at Ryan, tossed into the ledge. He drowns. No, I'm just joking. He doesn't drown. No, he tosses Ryan to the other side, but then you could hear a group of people coming. So for now, Killeran would have given you guys instructions on where to go, which will be down one ally, as he'll have to be a distraction. As they see him, he'll run the opposite direction So he's kind of like on this river over here. And you guys are like behind these buildings. A group comes of about 10 trainers, and he starts darting off and they pursue him. So the rest of you pass, but the failure, since we've failing forward in tabletop games, meaning that we have to push the story. We can't stop the story, but it means that we lost something valuable to us. Time, an item, a person. So you guys will progress, but you're down one more teammate.
I mean, they really seem valuable. He only had Hitmonchan.
I'll sleep on
Still.
Hitmonchan.
Hitmonchan is strong.
True, but
If
It-
10 people just took off after this guy, we're gonna
Okay,
need
true.
every ally that we can get.
okay, true.
Yeah, there's a lot, dude. There's a lot of people in this town. So as you guys get into the town, I can give you a better view on how many is in the immediate town by switching us to the lovely map.
Dun, dun, dun.
Emphasis doesn't fucking know on me.
Yes, we occupy Polemira.
So as you guys get to the town, you can better see the structure. You know, usually I do an overview and then I have like an actual map, so you guys can kind of get a lay of the lands. You can see where the gym is, where merged laboratories are, Bannerville, which is the his fan club, which immediately challenged them and lost. But gathered in the garden, as you guys are kind of poking around these buildings looking for Picasso, or the gym leader rather, you would see this many people and the Pokemon they have out.
Oh, Jesus.
And you see tons and tons and tons of
Yikes.
Team Fusion Merge members. They also, each of them have Shelders and Slowpokes. So these Shelders and Slowpokes have an abnormal amount of hit points, but that's because they represent a swarm. So you guys can attack them like 10, 15, 20 times and you'll never see the token go down, because presumably you're knocking out a bunch of Pokemon. You would see that there's around 60 Pokemon.
Jesus.
And then there's the admin who has a Wobbuffet out and a Whalmer at her side. The Whalmer does have somebody's feet in his mouth, but he does spit the guy out.
Oh my god.
He does spit the guy out, and Aviva just walks over to him and starts slapping him. Where's the paperwork? I'll tell you exactly where it is. Slap. I'm not asking again. I told you I'd tell you exact slap. And she just like is she just seems so playful and nice though. She's like, I'll ask you one more time. And she like just kicks this dude down. And Wobbuffet for some reason is just in a constant saluting position like he's in the military.
Oh my god.
So now that you guys kind of see the group and their numbers, you definitely have to pick them off, get more allies. What do you guys start talking about as you see their numbers and what's going on and stuff?
And they were not kidding about the siege.
This is kind of terrifying.
That's a lot of Pokemon.
So I'm guessing the guy who the Whalmer ate is probably the guy I need to find.
Or is that Sigma, since she wants paperwork?
Can we get any kind of a better look at the person who the Whalmer had eaten?
Research is kind of like perception, so yeah.
Okay.
It's like your ability to gather information on what's going on. Oh, Opal, Jesus Christ, save some for the rest of us.
Right? Like, save some for the actual fight, or, you know, the fitness checks, or, you know...
It is Sigma, but my son is crying, so give me a moment, I can get him a bottle. He woke up.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
It's a lot of...
Damn it, Sigma.
A lot of people. What do you say, 60
Yeah, Krilla,
Pokemon?
I thought you had gotten a good idea of what was going on in his notes. That's why I asked about it earlier.
I didn't really have all that much time to read them. I think the professor, just a couple minutes after I'd grabbed him, had called us back over.
Makes sense. Wonder what the professor. If Sigma's here, I wonder if Dahlia is too.
Maybe. I know when we had went back after we got the Durage, she said that she sent him to Polemira. Or did she say Polemira? She said something about another lab. I don't remember if she said Polemira or not, but either way, he found himself in Polemira. He's surely not the scientist we were supposed to bring Rattata to. She would have said something if
No.
that was the case. Or just had him.
No, he was
take it.
right there. You know, they would just
I wonder where that professor is. Hopefully he's okay.
Hope we don't have everyone's lunch right now.
Yeah, no kidding. She is slightly terrifying. The Aviva girl. Just torturing people with a smile on her face. That's kind of terrifying.
her lips are bright blue, and she's got a bright blue Pokeball.
You think she likes blue?
Maybe a little. Like, she's got a type.
What's with the outfits?
Uniforms, I guess.
Well, they're all from Merge Labs, Merge or Fusion Labs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Probably have to wear a uniform to work and all that.
Yeah, probably. Well, definitely not gonna wanna fight with Growlithe on this one. If it comes down to that.
Can you assign... Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, can you assign, like, your Pokemon? Can you, like, let other trainers borrow them if need be? Or will they fight for someone else, or no?
They could, but they would have -2 penalty to their rolls.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
And it's worse if you use more than one Pokemon. It's not normally a double battle. Okay. But what are you guys think? Oh, so the information that is Sigma. Let me grab his token. That is good. Yeah, just a disclaimer. My son is sick, so hopefully I don't have to get up too many more times.
Oh,
I didn't want to cancel because we didn't play last week. He's asleep, of course, but he might like wake up a lot.
Yeah,
He's sick,
restless.
so.
Poor guy.
Let me go ahead and grab Sigma. So you see Sigma looks really stoic, and he's probably not going to tell the truth, and that's probably why Aviva's beating the living snot out of him. But Sigma looks really serious. You almost didn't recognize him without his goggles, and his hair is blue instead of green. He dyes his hair every week a different color.
Every week.
And
Nice.
he tells Aviva, and you guys we're just gonna assume you're close enough. They're like, we're at one of these buildings, because how can you like hear what they're talking about? He says to her, you were supposed to help us bring in the new age, a way to have everyone cured of any disease and sickness, but instead, you and your team, you want to use this for your own gains. I won't allow it. He stands up and he tries to grab a Pokeball, but they're gone. And she points to Hoelmer. And he just kind of clutches his fist. You said you were going to tell me. And he just smiles. You're right. I'll tell you everything. And he pulls an Ajax. He does like a flying karate kick towards Aviva, but she does like this ridiculous She bends over just all the way down backwards, and he goes flying past her. And then he gets jumped by like 7 of these dudes to start beating the snot out of him.
Wow. She matrixed him.
Yeah, she matrixed him. I didn't know how to like describe that. I should have just said she matrixed him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he's pretty hurt. You don't think that they're gonna freaking kill the dude, you know, unless they're pushed. But he's hurt.
We can't let this happen to Sigma. We can't do this. We have to do something.
Well, he charging there's 100 of them.
We gotta
Yeah.
find a gym leader.
So, are we on the left or the right, DM,
Okay.
of this map?
I would say that you guys are, since they're in the field right now, you guys will be anywhere along this gate.
So we walked past the gym to see them?
I mean, possibly. I mean, you probably assumed he's not in the gym, or they would have got him already.
Right.
Do we know
Yeah.
where the
Did Banner say anything?
leader
as to where
is?
he
Yeah,
could be?
Banner said that he's hiding in one of these buildings down this way.
Oh, good lord.
He's moving around and stuff.
Uh, well, we're already down Banner. We should probably try to find him and get help.
Yeah.
Guess we're house searching.
Yeah, as you guys go to the houses, you don't need to do additional rolls. It takes you a little bit of time, but eventually you would get into a house. You would see an older lady open the door for you. No, it's not Rita, unfortunately. She doesn't immediately fall in love with Ajax, but eventually she will. And as she opens the door, are you here to take my Pokemon? Silence speaks volumes. Here.
No, we need to take your Pokemon.
No, nothing like that. We're looking for someone.
Oh. And you see, there's just a whole bunch of refugees in this house. They look scared. They're not like being hurt or anything like that. But they were told to stay in their house or else, in all caps. So they're all in their house. But one amongst them who looks pretty tired, he goes, "Seems we meet again under unfortunate circumstances. Welcome to Polemira. I am its gym leader, Picasso. As you know my name. And next to him is his Smeargle. Smeagol? Smeargle?
Smeargle.
Smeargle.
Smeargle?
Like he smears.
Yeah, like he
tomatoes.
smears paint, yeah.
I'm thinking Lord of the Rings.
Oh, yeah.
Smeagol?
Yeah, so it's
Oh.
Smeargle. He looks at you and he says, "How many people have you brought with you?"
Banner was with us, but he took off trying to distract some of them.
I saw one of the grunts take out all 5 of his Dunsparce.
No.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it's just the 4 of us.
It'd be tough to reclaim the city under those circumstances. I imagine they'll be moving out soon. In order to seek any level of justice, we may have to let some of them escape so that we can get the others. Otherwise, a frontal assault would result in our defeat. I was able to defeat several of them, but they have numbers even though we have, well, quality.
They also have a friend of ours. Their leader, I think she is. Has him in, right now I think they're just in the, where were they? Like a field?
Yeah, they're in the garden area.
Right now they're in the garden.
I remember Aviva, she used to work at Merge Labs. There was a disagreement between her and the professor about what should be done with Pokeymanz. It seems at that point in time they unmerged. Funny name, all things considered. But Aviva's pretty ruthless. You wouldn't think it just looking at her. She seems kind, she's always smiling, for example.
smiles mean nothing. It's what's behind the smile.
Agree. Who's this young man? He seems stoic and strong. I wasn't with you when last we met.
My name's Ryan. I came from Amityville Village.
I've been there a few times. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
So, there's a few trainers here. He points to a group of 4 people. They're not particularly experienced trainers, but neither are a majority of the grunts. Seems like we have a small squad to work with. Do any of you have any proposals? I would prefer not to just wait it out. Apprehend at least a few of them so we can be more prepared in the future.
Do we have any grass type Pokemon between
Well,
everybody?
We've got some hidden powers, you know. We've
Yeah,
got
I mean,
Graveler, we've got Pinsir, we've got
I'm thinking more of Pokemon that could possibly lay a trap, like a vine trap, and catch some of them off guard.
Also, real quick, just in case for whenever things do pop off, each of you would have 1 Pokemon out. Who would that currently be? And I'll go down the list. Aquila. Who should I be popping out onto the screen for you?
Let's go with Ophelia. Growlithe will not be good against those water types.
Okay, Opal.
Graveler's out.
Okay.
He will take double damage to water.
Yeah, it'd be a little rough for Grab, so not sure if you want him out, but I'm also, it's totally your call.
Well, it's not like I can take.
Right. We've got what?
It's
Eevee.
not I've got Eevee. Well, the only ones I've really put any points into are Grave and Tragikarp.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we could see his splash is 1d12.
It doesn't do any damage.
Ah.
Yeah. And he would take super effective against water as well. I think, right? He's rock.
Oh yeah, no, he is rock. Shit.
Maybe when fights pop off, Nina's your best bet against
Oh yeah,
this
there's
matchup.
Nina.
Right now he's a
Awesome.
little tall to keep when you're wandering outside, but right while we're in the building, if the HQ gets attacked, who do you have at the ready?
Graveler's the one who's out. I can toss Nina out, but Graveler's the one who's out with me. I could toss out the Pooch, but I have not given Pooch or Nina moves, so I would need to do that during our break or something.
Sure.
Or I can work on it right now, but you know what I mean.
But
Ryan, up
this is just for in the building right now. Not
The
like
Pooch-
who you have out in the building.
okay.
The Pooch, what kind is the Poochiana?
Dark. And then Graveler's
Eevee's
fine in the building. I just mean for like if we go out there and are fighting like a bunch of them, he might not be the best.
Got it.
Who should be will be good against the Wildfits and Slowpokes.
And Ryan, who do you have out currently?
Sable. I'll be having Sable out.
And Ajax?
Jim Carver.
Right.
Small.
All right, so you guys have your immediate partners out. If something pops off, you have to do it. Remember, it's an action to return and send a new Pokemon out. So if things do pop off, you have to spend half your turn setting up your next Pokemon.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we've never had to do it.
Yeah, usually you just have somebody out.
Yeah.
Would Pinsir be too big?
No. It's not. You have to be like really massive, like Snorlax. Remember, the Tropius is 11 feet tall. It's larger than most Tropius.
Yeah.
Then it would be Pinsir then.
Okay. This guy
Because
out.
Chip, I forgot that we went through the water to determine what the gone. I wouldn't have put Jim Crow through that.
Yeah.
Torture. like Graves.
Dunk your tail in the water.
Okay.
Oh, it's
Awesome. So you guys
syrupy.
have a pretty cool lineup of Pokemon. Probably it's stupid to say. My favorite part of Pokemon. Pokemon look so cool. All right. Anyways, as you guys have your Pokemon out, you can see that Picasso has stand-in trainers. Mechanically, the stand-in trainers can turn any of your misses into a hit, and they can soak up 1 damage for you.
Yeah.
In combat, I'll have a tracker for that in the form of a blank token, but they're pretty much going to help even the playing field by guaranteeing a block on your behalf and guaranteeing a hit on your behalf. Okay, so we don't slow down fight by having 20 people in initiative.
Okay.
And then specialized and powerful individuals like Picasso or if Banner shows up, they'll be in initiative with you. It'll take a little longer, but they'll make a big impact on the fight. So Picasso says we can wait for nightfall for half of them to clear out, but unfortunately they'll get their paperwork, so we're not sure what will happen to Sigma. Or we can wait a few more hours since they're trickling out of the city, and then we can fight 3/4 of them and rescue Sigma. But if we wait till tomorrow, as in not the afternoon, not nighttime, then they'll all have escaped.
We definitely need to save Sigma. Maybe waiting a couple hours is our best bet. Letting a couple of them trickle out. But you said if we wait till nightfall, they're more than likely going to possibly do something bad to Sigma?
If you wait till tomorrow, they'll be gone. If you wait till nighttime, there'll be half of them. But Aviva will be gone. So you won't have a chance to bring down the admin.
Okay. But will Sigma still be there? Or
It'll
will
be a
Aviva have
gamble.
taken him?
It'll be a gamble. We're not certain if he'll survive till nighttime.
Okay.
He'll not get killed, but she might just
Yeah.
take it with her.
Take him as a hostage or something.
We could keep someone like on point and watch on lookout until night. If you see Viva trying to leave with Sigma, and that's when we can strike.
We fight in the dark.
I mean, yeah, that's the one
We
disadvantage.
could split up. Someone act as a distraction while the rest try to get sick.
Also, the night won't be the worst thing because you're in a town, so you can see like on the map, you'll still have street lights at nighttime. You can hide in the shadows and attack people from the street lights and stuff like that. Because the benefit to you guys, you're outnumbered, but your enemy's just kind of walking around nonchalantly, so they'll be under those street lights, while you guys can be guerrilla tactics them from the dark. You have some options. I'm just curious about what angle you guys want, and then I can make suggestions if you guys want.
Would like to save Sigma is my big thing.
I mean,
But
Ajax would offer to be the distraction while the rest of you try to go get sick.
Do you think you can? Like, if Sigma's right there with the main woman,
I don't know if splitting up is our best option.
Especially there's like main problem is there's 100 of them out there. That's the main problem.
well,
That's what I was trying to suggest. To wait, have someone on lookout until midnight if they see them trying to leave with Sigma, or try to do anything with Sigma. That's when we roll in. Since by then, at least a good
But then it
chunk
would be
of-
a chase.
do you think, do we think they have any attachment still to their laboratory? Cause Grave and I could go do some damage and cause a distraction at the lab.
I also would agree that the laboratory has valuable information inside of it, but to be careful, a lot of sick Pokemon depend on it. So be careful what you destroy.
Right. If there were like, I wouldn't go in just Pokemon blazing, more like maybe attacking a little bit from the outside, an outer wall that's not directly, I don't know.
Yeah, you see
That would, but the like attacking the lab would, I imagine that would pull them out of the field.
great. Graveler agrees with you. Great.
If that sounds like a good idea, but I would recommend that I do it since I could get back to joining you guys the quickest.
It is true, Opal. You have a bum leg.
Yeah.
I guess we're talking. You could see, you hear screaming outside the window. You'll never take me alive. And Aviva goes, fine. Wait, no, hold on. Take me alive. Take me alive. You see, they got bit.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Alright, we gotta go.
But you
With
do
Banner
see,
there, if
Yeah.
you guys give him an opportunity, we can assume he still has his Himochan, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he does, and you think he's up to something, but you also know he's not very smart. So
So I'll go cause the distraction. Once you guys see enough of them go away where you feel confident in entering, I would suggest either try to go around from behind and let Banner deal with the front while you guys work yourselves towards him and Sigma.
Okay, make it back to us as fast as you can.
I'll try.
Good luck.
And Ajax just looks towards Pinsir. He's like, "Alright, buddy. Normally, I would put my trust in Chimchar, but you're up today." Let's go. And Ajax would take off, and if Pinsir's having trouble keeping up with his speed, Ajax would call him back to the Pokeball.
he would just backpack you. He would just arms, legs around you, and he'd be like a backpack while you're running.
Pretty cool backpack.
Yeah, pretty badass, right? So as you're running around with Pinsir on your back, you can see Aviva sees a few of you, and she points to his soldiers. Apprehend that trainer. And you see about 15 of them move out towards you, Ajax, as you're running. Also, Ajax, you have, we'll say one of the regular trainers is a fitness guy. He's with you. So that you still have that special mechanic of a guaranteed block and a guaranteed auto hit. So we'll say that you and then the fastest no-named NPC was with you of the trainers.
Okay.
So you have some people pursuing you. You can give me a fitness list. They will eventually catch you because they have so many numbers. But how long is your fitness roll? And then how many catch you? You might get caught by 3 of them, which you could probably take. There's no way all 15 will be able to keep up with you unless you roll like shit.
No Pokemon support, yes.
It's just not faster than you, so it'd just be you.
Alright. Let me re-roll that.
Give us a good number.
5.
Okay. No, that's good. So what I'm going to do is, if you had gotten a 10, you would have actually lost them. But with a 5, we're going to double that to a 10. Not on the result, but mathematically how many trainers are going to find you. So that'd be 10 less trainers. So 5 of the evil org, the merge grunts will find you. Which means that you're going to contend with, let me see here, I'm going to roll a d5 for Shelders, and then the other Pokemon will all be Slowpokes. So if I roll 1, it's 1 Shelder, 4 Slowpokes. If I roll 5, there's no Slowpokes. So they're gonna be fighting 3 Shelders and 2 Slowpokes. I'll set that up over here, and then we're gonna find out what everybody else is doing. And then obviously you've got the no-name trainer. Mechanically though, he's just a benefit.
Henry.
Okay, so we get that. We have one battle segment set up, which once we set everything else up, we'll see. So when Ajax makes that distraction with the speedy trainer, what are the rest of you guys doing? You still want to kind of get the labs and further split them up? Beeline, take on the other 80? Like, what's the rest of the plan? Also, there's really only 45 left. 100 was a bit of an exaggeration because it's impossible to count them. But there are 60 grunts.
I don't see that as right. I never meant that seriously.
No. I mean, there's a lot. There's 60 of them. There's 45 of them left in Aviva. What's the other portion of the plan? So far, Ajax has kicked in his distraction, pulling 15 units away.
Yeah, if we did go in there, that's 12 per person, give or take, if we're not including Banner. Which is, I think, too much.
Well, we don't have a choice.
Yeah, if someone else
Could
it'll be worse for us.
Could I send Murkrow out to attack, like, the side of the lab or something, and then retreat into the woods until it was safe?
Sure. So he'll fly out, shoot, crash into Merge Labs. You see Aviva would get frustrated because, there's a lot of valuable stuff in there. So she sends another platoon out, a smaller platoon. You see her send out 10 people, so there's 35 of them left.
Okay.
And they start to go to the labs to find him. But obviously he'll be long gone.
He's a good boy. Good job, Cass.
Now
Well,
that there's
that thinned him out a little
35
more.
soldiers, and each of them only have one Pokemon. You see Killaran say, "It's one thing you weren't expecting." And he pulls out from under his shirt, throws it as fast as he can at Aviva's face, and it's just this massive, just soft pillow.
Oh no!
And then you guys see a cloud of dust kick you up.
Oh, the Snorlax!
Snorlax leaps like 100 feet in the sky and just crashes down on Aviva. And there's like this massive crater. And Banner screams, "Rise up!" And then there's crickets. But then he does see you guys coming in the distance, hopefully.
Yeah, well, I think we need to rush in there at this point. There's less people, and Snorlax has created a huge distraction, hopefully catching a lot of them off guard. Enough for
you see
us to
KO'd
get
like
advantage.
five of the regular grunts, and Aviva's like trying to contend with the Snorlax. Now the Snorlax is very powerful. It's kind of like a Charizard situation where Insomnia can't control her Snorlax because it's like really high level, but it's also at some point might be a problem for you guys too.
Oh god.
Before we get there, before we get to the field, can Opal go ahead and make the switch out from Grave to Nina?
Yeah, absolutely.
We're coming. We'll be there.
Yeah, Nina will help you go faster too.
And so the ability that I picked for her was Chlorophyll. When it's sunny out, the Pokemon's speed doubles.
Okay.
However, speed will not double on the turn. Weather becomes strong sunlight.
Yeah, usually it's like a sunny day thing, but we could say it's a particularly sunny day in general. And Nina's like soaring in the battlefield.
Where's the sunkern?
It's 11 feet tall. Tropius. Do you all want to just be riding it into battle?
Yeah, frick yeah! Our steed!
Some Riders of Rohan bullshit. You guys come over the mountain, but it's
yes!
one horse.
Let's go. So yeah, I'll do the switch from Grave to Nina and just we're coming, Banner, and soar over the fence and into the field to touch down, hopefully behind him.
Okay, great. He will. When I put his hit launcher in. There we go. He will have his hit. He would just in the back of his pocket. He goes, one last surprise. My ace. Hitmonchan. So you guys still have a tough number to beat. It's you 3 versus 20 people. Luckily, you know, they're not particularly skilled trainers. They're just a lot of them. And then Picasso will be taking on a group of 10 by himself. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Snorlax is going to be distracting 20 of them. And then once the dust clears up, you don't think Banner will win, but at the very least, he poses as a distraction. Banner looks at Aviva and goes, you really thought after humiliating my Dunsparce you'd get away? So Banner is going to fight Aviva for now. Maybe when this count Ajax goes down, maybe Ajax fights Aviva or you guys do. But he's probably gonna lose that fight. All right, everybody. I think this is a good time for us to take a 5-minute breather, and when we come back, it's gonna be fights all around. Now that we know who we're set up against.
Yeah, We're back live.
No, no, but if you allow Falcon, he will be going after the trainers.
Yeah, you can definitely attack them.
You know, I just realized something. If CY falls, he's gonna be fucking Snowman's first battle introduction in this battle. He mostly gets ice war types.
He's a grass type too. So there's
Oh,
that.
sure.
Yeah, but you do my bomb and snow.
Yeah, you haven't done a bomb snow. I'm talking about snow run.
Is Snow just ice?
Yeah, pure ice.
Oh,
Pretty sure.
I thought they were both ice grass. Never mind. Disregard.
Disregard.
Okay.
Okay.
You
Are we
can
back?
freeze him then. Sorry.
Yeah, Puchiana's almost done, so that one's about ready to go. I'm good. Whenever.
Liz, we good to go?
We're good to go?
Nice, let's rock.
Do we need to roll to figure out like who goes first and stuff?
Yeah, we're gonna do initiative right now. Remember, it's just your trainer dive. There's no assistance on a. I always say trainer dive. What is it? A tactics dive.
Okay.
Andy Dendy. Roadmap. Initiative in the book.
Tactics is what's like
Yep. So everybody can do that because we're gonna just simultaneously explore everybody's fight.
We said tactics.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pokemon support, yes, no?
No.
Okay.
Not initiative rolls.
I got a 1,
Oh,
but I can't
yeah.
critical fail on initiative, right?
No.
Okay, good. I'm like,
Go back.
oh, I got 1, 2.
Not in Pokemans. D&D, I mean.
maybe.
Yeah, it's been, and Cyberpunk Red too. It's pretty nasty.
Oh, this is good. This is a good start to get on one slice.
We're getting the ones out of the way. That's the good part.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Y'all
Oh.
saw me roll like shit and then pull a critical out of my ass.
Yeah,
You'll be
it
fine.
happens. We'll be fine.
All right, so Ajax is getting ready to break some necks. Opal is also pretty fired up. Let's do some D6 rolls for our front. Each group. So we're gonna have one group against you guys. Gonna come in at 4. And then the group against Ajax is at 5. Not that it matters if we beat them, but yeah. If we haven't ordered the track. At the top of the order, I will give you guys updates on the gym leaders battles in Killaran. It'll mostly be theater of the mind, fun, fiction. It's doubtful Banner will win. I'll do a percentile roll to see if he can knock out Whalmer and Wobbuffet. If he does, the more power to him.
How we
Oh.
amazed if he
Well, while we were on the break, I was saying that I think I would like Opal to drop off the other two and head over to help Banner, because she thinks that if they get disorganized, if the boss, if they cut off the head, the body will kind of fall apart. So
Sure, yeah.
I'll
and-
probably head over to help Banner if I can, if
yeah,
you will
on
allow
your
that.
turn, you can definitely try to. The problem is that, remember, the separation between the parties is the Snorlax, so you have to get past the Snorlax that's rampaging.
Ah, okay.
But you can definitely try, but there might be collateral damage, which is
Okay.
damage. Alright, speaking of the fight, Ajax, if you get to wherever you get by the trees, you see 3 of the soldiers just out of breath. I mean, 5 of the soldiers just out of breath. And they immediately send out their shoulders and slowpoke and go, nowhere else to run. You can take your turn.
Ajax would take off his jacket, drop it, take off his chain, drop it up off the jacket. Just look at the trainers and say, you're away from your group. There is no shame in running away. Cause trust me, your Pokemon won't be the only thing getting hurt here right now. If you wish to leave before things get really bad for you.
Because there's an uneven number of Slowpokes and Shielders, one of the Shielder trainers got it. Leave.
For the rest of you, you're fools for staying. Pinsir would go after one of the Slowpokes with his Pinsir with his X scissors. Bonus. I believe Bug has advantage on Psychic, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So it would be a 2 bonus. Submit. Wild die. I assume since I'm gonna be doing something to the trainers, he doesn't get a wild die, right?
Yeah, if you're gonna do something too, you gotta be separate then.
Okay. Submit. Extra submit. 3. I rolled a 1. Jesus.
One.
Yikes.
Of all things. Pinsir goes in, but he doesn't get hurt, obviously, but maybe because he's outnumbered, he's having a hard time grabbing one of them.
Yeah. Ajax, on the other hand, would go for whichever trainer is the closest one. And
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
gonna go for a flying knee to the face.
Flying knee. Your fitness.
Fitness, right?
Oh yeah.
Pokemon support, no.
Trainers have health.
8.
Yeah, you pounce him right in his face, knocking out a tooth. He's got 2 hit points left.
AJ just looks at them. Feel free to leave whenever you guys want.
He gets mad. He goes, Shelter. What a gun! Pointing at Ajax.
That is my turn.
Too bad we don't have EOT in this one. Alright, so Grunt Squadron. Oh, 5 is against Ajax.
Yeah.
So we'll resolve the attacks against Pinsir. Remember, Ajax, you have more than one Pokemon. Obviously, you're gonna probably need more than one Pokemon.
Yeah.
They're all going to attack. They're not very skilled, so I'm gonna actually randomize the Grunt attacks. 3, 2, and 3. So 3 is Supersonic, a Withdraw, and a Supersonic. Supersonic's pretty nasty, but the Withdraw, let's see if that works. Okay, it doesn't work. If it did work, their toughness would temporarily go up by 1. You got 2 Supersonics coming at you. Wow, the Nat 1s tonight. Like, Pinsir just got one. 2 Pokemon in a row just got one. Is something broken? No.
3.
Well, 2 Supersonics come at Pinsir. He's able to avoid them. And then one of them tries to withdraw, but Pinsir, like, smacks it open. Has to be some reason why withdraw fails, since it usually doesn't in the game. But Pinsir is able to, like, fend them off, distract them enough for that not to happen. And then we have an attack coming from one of the Slowpokes. Also a D3 roll. And he's going to be shooting out a Disable, and it'll be on the last move you use, so unfortunately X-Scissor if it works. It does. You won't have your X-Scissor on your next turn, but you'll get it back soon thereafter. Luckily, no damage from all 4 of these units.
Yay.
Right. Well, one of the Supersonics would have been that friggin' Ajax. Anyway, not a bad start. Ulfor's gonna try to get past the Rampaging Snorlax.
Yes.
Right,
So we'll get over to the we'll get over into the field, and I'll be like, everybody off, I'm gonna go try to help Banner. And yeah, so once they pile off of Nina, I'm gonna try to have her fly over to Banner and land again.
So you see this, Nina just jumps, helicopters over a crowd of people. But the Snorlax's eyes turn to stars as he launches into the air like we've seen him do a few times. And you just have to focus on defense, is trying to avoid him. So you can do a research for the best route. And then if Nina has any features, remember how we talked about like dudes like rock polish, stuff like that can speed him up out of the way. I don't know if you have any utility stuff. If you don't
I
any
have a
utility
flying attack. The user attacks with a blade of air that slices even the sky and may also make the target flinch.
stuff, how do we use that defensively?
Well, if we were able to set that attack off, possibly would be able to intimidate the Snorlax into not coming after us.
I mean, if you crit and get an 8, sure. But the Snorlax is not in a mindset to be just afraid right now.
Okay.
Because he's fighting like 20 people.
Yeah. And having a great freaking time doing it.
Yeah.
He
Which
just wants
a
to
crit
spell
means
it.
you'd have to roll 4 twice, so it's not likely.
Yeah. Okay, so you said research to find the best route.
Yeah. And then I'd let you Pokemon support that if you want to just have an advantage on that. Instead of using a move from your Pokemon.
Okay.
Okay. With a 5, we'll say that you just barely get by, but whether an inch or a mile, you got by.
Okay.
You land on the other side. That's your first turn, but you do join Banner. He looks at you. From the moment our eyes locked, I knew you wanted me.
Yeah, keep dreaming, buddy. Let's take him down.
He smiles. He turns around. There's tears running down his eyes. His love at first sight. Hitmon check. Dizzy punch. And then they just start fighting. But you do make it over, Opal. Well done.
Yay!
Hell yeah, let's go.
Nice.
Yeah, there's a group of prisoners behind. What is this thing called, by the way? In a garden, like that overhead thing.
A
Orchard?
trellis. It's a trellis.
Dude, you're
I
so
used to have
smart.
one.
Oh my god, it's a trellis. You see that there's a bunch of fans. They're tied to meet up, and they're screaming Banner's name. Banner, he's the man that he can't beat him over again.
It's gotta give him some kind of advantage on his rolls.
Yeah. We'll say that he gets supercharged.
We're doing like a Robin Williams impression, and Jafar, he's our man. If he can't do it, great.
Great!
Great.
But you see his Hitmonchan is actually like, it actually looks really tough.
He
He's
putting
like
in work.
dodging and punching, yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, Opal, that's a really productive turn.
Hell yeah.
The grunts, now the bad news.
Mhm.
The
So productive.
The 10v1s.
10v1 me, bro.
10v1 me. Okay. Aquila.
Mm.
Ophelia really gonna have to prove she can hang because there's a lot of motherfuckers.
Ophelia's got this. She kicked Solrock's ass. She's got this.
We'll make the coordinated effort be 5 attacks against you guys. We'll do a razor shell. They don't actually have Warrior, they have razor shell. I'll do a razor shell against you twice. And then we'll do double withdrawal. Oh, that's a crit.
Baby.
You would Ophelia would lose 1 toughness temporarily, so the left side would go down to a 3 out of 4
Okay.
because it drops defense. And then you would take 1 wound on Ophelia.
Okay.
Alright. More razor shell. Another razor shell missions. And they're gonna get 2 withdrawals off. One of those is gonna be a critical success. And another one be another critical success. However, since it's not beating it by 5 or more, it doesn't get an additional effect. So it's just going to get it. 2 of these shelters are gonna, their toughness are gonna go up for 1. And then finally, we're going to do a supersonic against you. But it's going to miss. All right. Ryan, you ready?
Yeah, ready.
You'll be fighting the slowpokes. They're going to be using water guns to get the Sableye. Does Sableye resist any of these or no?
Psychic.
Okay.
Psychic
Some of them.
does not affect me at all.
Okay. We're gonna do a roll to see how many times they use psychic. They might use it at least once. Well, yeah, the 3. It's the third one on the sheet. So one of them psychic. We don't roll for that. It's useless. There are going to be 2 disabled out. Since you haven't done anything yet, it'll just be the next move you use will then get disabled if this goes through, and it does. And then we're going to do 2 water gun attacks. Because you guys are getting jumped. Both of those water guns are going to hit you on a 4. So you have an armor class of 4. So you're taking 2 damage on Sableye, and the next attack you use with Sableye will then be disabled. However, Aquila and Ryan, you guys can change your turns however you want. As long as it's past the bad guys, your order is really up to you guys. So work together, do what you gotta do. Also, Ryan, remember, if you want to prevent a damage to Sableye, let me grab that Pokeball token. You guys do have damage reduction option.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, you take your turn.
Alright.
Well, that hurt.
Yeah, that sucked.
Okay, so what's the toughness? So I got 3 out of 4 toughness. What's that? Is that just defense, or it would take a 3 to hit me instead of a 4?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Well, we've definitely got to whittle these numbers down. So I'll tell Ophelia to use hidden powers and create as many balls as she can and hit as many targets as she can. Get a bonus 2 on that for being super effective. Come on, baby! No. What's about...
Have the trainer aid token here, guys. There's a total of 6 blocks and 6 auto hits. That is a resource for everyone, so make sure you guys are being fair to each other, but you do have safety nets.
That took a minute.
Okay. It's hidden power grass, right?
Yes.
So technically it has a +2, so it would have been a 5 or a 7. 7 definitely hits.
Yay!
The good news is you immediately take out one of the shelters.
Okay.
So there's only 9 shelters left.
Get it, Ophelia! Oh, I know.
You said find 5 slowpokes.
Yeah. Well, technically you're fighting 10 slowpokes. I only had 5 attack you guys
Okay.
in the first turn. Ryan, what are you going to do?
I'm going to tell Sableye to use Zen Headbutt. Bonus. No. I'll die. Hacked it. Oh. Wait.
Did you type plus in?
Oh, no.
Okay.
To do that in bonus, or will be the last thing?
Bonus is just a number, so it's not like +2 or anything like that. It would just be 2.
So do you just put 2 in the bonus thing?
Yeah, if it's super effective.
Okay, yeah, because it's psychic. Psychic is. It's like you use psychic.
No.
So yeah, then
It's
zero
just
again.
neutral. Yeah, it's 0.
Okay. The 0 in bonus.
Yeah.
Do all the tactics, and then What did it do for extra?
0.
Yeah, I mean, you should have had one more die for Ryan's tactics.
Oh, sure. One man.
Like, you can look at Ophelia, like, they rolled twice. One regular and one with Aquila. Unless you have different intent for your own move. Okay. A 2 instead of headbutt is not going to do it. You can spend a trainer aid. Don't know if you guys feel like it's too early to start using this resource or not.
I won't.
Alright, now we're back up to Ajax, who's fighting trainers and Pokeymanz with Pinsir. His X-Scissors for now is disabled.
Pincer would. Pincer would go to a shelter and use Vital Throw.
Yo.
He's gonna try to throw the Pincer into one of the other Pokemon. Fuck me. Oh, sorry. I forgot you're streaming.
Oh, you're good. I curse all the time. You are fine.
It's a 3. I assume that would miss the shelter.
Yeah, it does.
And I got one of the Pokemon dudes with me, right?
Yeah, you have that one guy, yeah.
I'll use it just to get my boy.
I remember it symbolizes the trainer aid, so you can deduct from the trainer aid if you want.
Yeah, I'll use one just to get my Pincer's motivation up. Not motivation, what's the word?
Right.
Yeah.
Alright, so you have 5 out of 6 auto hits left, guys. Go ahead and give us your... No, it's not D&D. You're going to hit him. It's not super effective, but you are dealing... You're going to knock out one of the shoulders.
He was gonna try to throw him into another Pokemon. I don't know that.
Yeah, if you get like a crit, it would work, but not an auto hit
Okay.
if you're dealing damage.
Alright. I will continue to need this dude.
That one
In
dude
the
is looking
face.
at you. He tells you, I could do this all day. He looks like an evil Captain
5.
America. Yeah, when you hit him, he's down to like 1 hit point. You see him grab his shoulder and just run. Yeah, I can't do this all day.
Ajax looks at the 2 slowpoke dudes. It's just like, I hope you're faster than your Pokemon because y'all are next. And that's his turn.
Oh, I did a timeout.
If you're talking, Falcon, we can't hear you.
Oh. Okay, then my internet cut out for a second. I was gonna be so mad.
Oh, somebody's dead.
We had a disaster.
Nope, can't hear you.
Nope, nothing.
Nope.
I don't know if you can hear us or not. But...
Discord says he's trying to talk. Like, I see him lighting up green.
What happened?
Oh, this goes with this bug again.
Unplug it and plug it back in.
This is a
Please.
voice chat bug. And it just happens sometimes with voice chats. This is a bug on Discord.
What do you do to fix
Have
it?
you tried?
Hello?
Oh, we
Hey.
hear you.
Hello.
Uh,
Hey.
my crisp program, it looks like it's messing up for some reason.
I don't like it.
Be.
Why do I give this business my money if it doesn't work? A monthly subscription.
All right, Karen.
Rude.
How dare you, Crisp? Right online for everyone to hear my displeasure.
Nah.
Okay. Anyways, I don't have my noise cancellation, so if my kid wakes up, you'll probably hear it, pick it up on screen. Sorry about that.
Okay, all good.
No
We
worries.
live.
I'm back in, baby. All right. Anyways, I was saying that they tried to do like a Potara fusion, right? Like a DBZ fusion dance. And one of them yells, "Grab the shoulder and attach it to Slowpoke's leg. We'll show them why we're Team Fusion." He's like, "You mean his tail? It's the leg, buddy. Trust me." But there's no more shoulders because Ajax beat all the shoulders and the last guy ran off of his shoulder. So they can't do their team merge tactic. So they just look and go, "We're going all in then." And they're going to try to double water pump poor Pinsir.
No, Pinsir, my boy.
Did my boy.
My lad.
But one misses, but as he dodges the first one, the second one slams into Pinsir for 1 damage. As he's blasted with a forceful shot of water, according to the text. Opal, you're up there in Admin Aviva. She says to you, "Why are you getting in our way? You should be helping us. We want to make the world a better place."
How does taking over a town make the world a better place?
We ask people to stay in their homes so we can get our research to cure this awful world.
Yeah, but between how you're talking and everybody's matching outfits, it kind of sounds like you're running a cult, lady.
I don't lead this thing. I'm one of 3 admins. But I appreciate the compliment.
Wasn't a compliment. Nina. And, who is...
Before you go,
Yeah.
I am going to whisper something to Fearless.
Okay.
Fearless,
Uh-oh.
this is in the game is called a called action. A Pokemon like Wobbuffet requires them. If I can predict what you're gonna do. Oh, hold on. Oh, that's calling me. Sorry about that. My son is sick and he woke up again.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, you might hear him in the background. He's laying on the couch with me now.
No.
Yeah. Sick son. What can you do?
Yeah.
So a call to action, how it works is I have to choose something to counter you. If I do it successfully, you're gonna get screwed over big time. In order to keep honest with that, when you play in person, you're supposed to have a card face down. We don't have that. So I'll whisper fearless my intent. You'll tell me what you're gonna do with Nina. I'll let you know if I countered you.
Okay.
Right? That only pertains to when you decide who you're targeting. If you're not targeting Wobbuffet yet, it doesn't matter. If you're going immediately for Wilmer, we don't have to do the call to action yet. Then Wobbuffet will call action Hitmonchan instead. So what is your intent?
I was going to see who Hitmonchan was going after and go after the other one.
Hitmonchan goes, I'll handle the blubber boy. The other one's too smart for me to take down. I hate to admit it, but we're the perfect match, you and I. So he's gonna go for Wilmer just because you don't think he can outsmart Wobbuffet, but you might be able to. Also, I don't want to have to try to cheat outsmart myself by knowing my call to action.
For sure. Okay. So,
No, okay, hold on. If you're going for Wobbuffet, I'll go ahead and whisper fearless my counter, and then you tell me what you're gonna.
yeah, Wobbuffet's fine.
Alrighty. So we're good to go.
So I think that, the idea that she was bringing Rattata here and, seeing how absolutely unsafe it is and how crazy the people are where she was going to leave the poor sick baby. Opal's been getting more annoyed and the longer we've been in Polemira town, and talking to the crazy lady has just pissed her off. So her eyes are flashing the same kinds of colors as, Graves' hidden power, and she commands Nina to let out a leaf tornado to encircle the... What is that blue thing? Sorry, what is the name of it?
Wobbuffet?
Wobbuffet?
Mm-hmm.
To encircle that with sharp leaves. The attack may also lower the target's accuracy.
Yeah, so the secondary effects happen if you crit.
Yeah. Okay. So, it's the 1d4 plus 2. Do I roll my tactics die with that or no?
So I know this is advanced. That's why I saved it for an admin, possibly a gym leader. But when you do use your Leaf Storm, now I have to resolve my counter because I called Mirror Coat. If I'm successful, then your action will fail and you'll take damage.
Okay.
Mirror Coat only works on special attacks, which Leaf Storm is a special attack category.
Leaf Tornado?
Oh, Leaf Tornado might not be Leaf Tornado is also a special attack, yes.
Okay.
Even though I didn't even realize it was a Leaf Storm and Tornado.
Mm-hmm.
Me
They
neither.
do. One does more crit damage, and the other,
Lowers accuracy.
shoot. Yeah.
Right.
Lowers.
Oh, now I know why I don't know about Leaf Tornado. Only 6 Pokemon know it, and Tropius is one of them.
Yeah. It's I think a lot of starters do. Or a couple starters do.
It's just Snivy.
Superior? Wow.
Snivy and Superior. I mean, it's literally 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's literally only 7 Pokemon know this move.
Damn.
And there's 1,000 plus Pokemon.
Yep.
Anyways, a Miracle means that against a special attack, if my action were to succeed, which I'm going to find out now. What type of attack is Miracle? Is it just a normal move, Miracle? I didn't put down the
Maybe
move type.
psychic? But I'm not sure.
It might be psychic. Yeah, it might be psychic. It's psychic. It's choppy. It's weak against psychic. No, it's not. Okay. So he does have. She is an admin. She's a whopping D8, but let's hope she does shit. And then she has a tactics die of a D6. She's more of a researcher. So if either of these are 4 or higher, she's gonna hit you with your own tornado.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Lucky you. So your
No.
attack shoots in. Good.
That's a 4 though. That's
No, because the D8 was a failure. The D6 was a failure.
okay.
It's
the
like
two,
advantage.
It's the 2 dice.
Okay. Got you. Okay.
So she's unable to stop you, and your tornado flies through. Now you can do your tornado, and if you hit, you'll do damage still, since you failed to deflect it.
Okay. So do I add my tactics to it or no?
If you don't intend to do anything else on your turn, yes.
I don't think I intend to do anything else.
So go for it.
I'm where I want to be.
You go ahead and go ahead.
It didn't take my tactics.
Okay, go ahead and roll me another die, tactics die.
Unless it's because it came up 1d4. No, 1d4 plus 0 plus 2.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It's not a.
Okay.
It didn't roll.
And then you said my tactics. No.
Well, thank God. By the way, 4 was not high enough.
Oh,
Five is.
Heck yeah, let's go.
All right, you do your first damage to Wobbuffet, who's not an easy opponent to fight.
Lovely.
You see Aviva puts her fingers over her mouth, just 2 of them, and does like a little chuckle. Like she's winning or something.
Mm-hmm. Like this one thinks she can come in here. You come into my house.
My home.
The day of my daughter's wedding.
Yes.
It's doing taking your shoes off.
Yes.
You see, Banner goes, "We can't let the love of my life outshine. Hitmonchan, dynamic punch." All right, but both the trainer and the Pokemon fail because the Whelmer's thick fat just kind of bounces off and Hitmonchan flies backwards.
Understandable. I'm not gonna hold that against you, Banner.
If only that Pokemon didn't have so much natural body armor. Okay? When he looks at you one more time, open, he says, "If I die, promise me you won't marry another man."
Promise nothing.
It's good enough for me.
What about another woman?
It's okay, especially if it's a Krilla.
What is it like inside your head?
Ever since I defeated Ajax in that death fight, something's changed in me.
I see that. I thought you were all about Ajax, so we were both wrong.
It was a saying once, bros before, and then it gets censored on the Pokemon show. But I'm the opposite. I'm before bros.
I'm sure your fans are very proud.
Yeah, they're all putting their flags up. Come on, Banner, Banner, Banner. And all the defeated...
Is that the fan club's name, the Bros Hose?
Yeah, the bros hose, there you go. All the defeated grunts are cheering for Aviva. Aviva, Aviva. But Akrilla is up.
Okay, so I've spent 3 level ups on the bands for Ophelia, and I have 2 masteries. Can we do the evolution?
Oh, damn.
Well, I figure we're wrapping up soon, right?
Oh, no, we are, yeah.
So
I'm just saying
I want to
it's-
use it
it's
before
happening.
the masteries are gone.
It's happening.
Yes. I'm excited.
Okay.
I have no idea what you're gonna throw at me. But I'm just gonna say, Ophelia, just remember when we were fighting that Soul Rock and it wasn't looking great, but you pulled through and you kicked its ass. You've got this. And just kind of give her like an oomph, and she's gonna feel that and evolve.
Bazinga.
I want to see what she looks like.
Yes. I'll drop the full art in our Discord chat, and then you can open the image for the stream if you want. And then I'll grab the token now.
I was wanting to wait until she was like 1 HP, but I know we're gonna end it soon, so.
Yeah, you gotta.
I was like, I gotta spend these masteries.
Yeah, after Ryan, we're gonna wrap up here in a little bit. Probably try maybe get one round, but
Yeah,
we'll see
it's
how long it
getting
is.
late. It's
All
already
right, so two things are gonna happen. One, you're going to evolution, evolution. So you first discovered this for several reasons. One of them was the woods. But as your Ophelia kind of runs into battle against the 9 shelters, she begins to glow. And when she glows, this is the Pokemon you see her turn into. She's about double the size. She's got stripes down to her ass. She's got blades all over her bodies that are spectral. And she evolves into Spectrid.
Spectrit!
Ooh.
Oh my.
Okay.
She's perfect.
That's
awesome.
really cool.
What typing?
Yes. She can learn a blade move of your choice upon evolution. Sorry, I wasn't expecting you to do this, but you did do it at the perfect time. So any Pokemon move that is a blade move, things like even X Scissors count. There are also just blade moves in the game in general.
Yeah, like Leaf Blade. Okay.
I mean, Leaf Blade would be pretty damn good here. But yeah, there's besides legendaries like Precipice Blades, obviously, you can learn Razor Shell would count,
Okay.
X Scissor would count, Leaf Blade would count, and I can't think of any others off the top of my head that aren't Pokemon exclusive. Like Bitter Blade is Pokemon exclusive. Like
Right. Behemoth Blade. Psyblade. Psycho Cut would probably
yeah,
work.
Side Blade is too. And I'll extend it to cut moves in general. The idea is that she has blades. You know when Pokemon
Right,
evolve, sometimes they learn.
Yeah, there's a whole category called slicing moves, so I assume that
Yeah.
would
Yes,
kind of
exactly.
apply.
Is
As long as
it,
you're not-
this is like liquidation as well.
And for your opening, whatever move you choose, if you use the blade move she learns, I'll allow a multi knockout for your cool evolution scene. If you hit, you'll be able to knock out multiple Pokemon.
Okay.
The Spectrin is in the fucking house.
Oh my god. We
That
gotta
is
go with the
cool.
Leaf Blade. We gotta go
Okay.
with the Leaf Blade.
You can put it on his sheet, or her sheet rather, and you can make it a D6.
Okay.
In addition to that, one other move of your choice, probably be wise to do like Hidden Power or Defense Cure if you want to start getting toughness, can be bumped up a die step as well. So
Okay.
from a D4 to D6 or etc. So yeah, Leaf
Right.
Blade. Why don't we have Ryan take his turn while you adjust your character sheet now?
Yeah.
All right, so you go flying in. Spectrid keeps thinking about that Pokeball in the woods. Keeps thinking about the fight, feeling like it wasn't strong enough. It sees you surrounded. 9 people are about to take down the woman she loves, her mother figure in her life, her trainer. She runs in. The stripes begin to glow. Her body lengthens. Massive blades, spectral blades that can be put away or pulled out at will, form. She screams, "Spectrid!" And we'll come right back to you. Ryan, you'll be able to take your turn now as you witness that display. You're
Now,
caught off guard, so anything you do, I'm going to give you a +2 on.
well, that'd be great now since last turn they used Disabled on me and I used Sin Headbutt. Now, I'll be using Foul Play on the Slowpoke.
Nice. It's a ghost move or dark?
Dark, so it's 2 effective, plus me adding 2 to it.
So I'd be adding 4 because they're all just kind of watching this Spectrid evolve. They're caught off guard for a moment.
Okay, the extra is 4.
You're almost guaranteed not to fail, but if you get 5 more than their toughness, you get an additional effect.
Ooh. That's a good roll.
Which you're going to get 5 more because it's a +4, it's a 12. So what does this also do? The higher the target's attack stat, the greater the damage it deals. Okay. You're gonna be able to do 2 wounds to the slow. So you're gonna knock out 2 slowpokes.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah, let's go.
So there's 7 out of 10 slowpokes remaining as Sableye. I don't know if Spectre encouraged Sableye, but he just goes ham, exploding into the fight with this crit that's more than double their toughness, knocking out 2 of the slowpoke. Sableye kind of looks at you and nods.
It's kind of like you have Spectre evolving, and I'm more intense in spell since I know. Me and I know it's the same thing that killed my dad, so I'm more intense and focused on taking down everyone in the field.
Okay, excellent. And as you just kind of pull back your hand, Sableye comes racing back towards you. The slowpokes come in to take you down. All around chaos, numbers, many targets. Aquilon.
Do that leaf blade.
Okay. Long leaf blade. Let's see.
Come on, baby.
It's a +2. An 8. An 8 is exactly double the toughness. So you will be getting a multi. 9 is more than double, so you'll be getting more than double. You'll be getting a double knockout.
Yes.
We're gonna let you knock out 4 Shelders. Why don't you describe in as much detail as you like your new Pokemon's offensive attack and how it takes them out.
As she's remembering how her Pokeball, when found, said weak on it, she wants to prove herself anything but weak and runs in this beautiful, long, bladed creature and jumps in the air, and the blades on her arms extend out 20 feet, not really, but very, very long, and she slashes with the right, hitting... I knocked out 4, right? You said?
Yeah, you knocked out 4, yeah.
Okay. With the right hitting 2, knocking them out, and with the left hitting 2, knocking them out. And landing and running back to Aquila. Being all awesome. For some pets and some praise. And Acrilla's just awestruck at what she just witnessed. And the new form standing in front of her. And says, Ophelia, you are absolutely amazing. And gives her a hug.
Respect. He smiled at you. The teammates, the last of the Shelders, there's 5 of them, try to surround her. Spectre is ready. An excellent first display. How you liking your Spectre?
Oh my god, I love it. Beautiful.
The artist, yeah. There's a shiny version that the artist made. I put it in chat as well.
Ooh.
The regular one is coming up more purples, Liz, but the shiny one's pink.
Oh, I like the regular one, to be honest.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, that's Acrilla's turn, and Ryan went already. So I think before we get into another round, because there'll be another 20-30 minutes, I think we'll call it here so we can squeeze in Stars and Wishes. It's a 2-parter anyways. I'm also worried my son's going to keep waking up.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to stop again in the middle of another round.
It's past 2 anyways. That's our cutoff time, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's past our cutoff time.
Yeah.
So everyone, let's quickly do Stars and Wishes, because what time do we usually end? I know this is our peak.
Around this time.
Yeah, so I
We
think
always
we
go over.
Yeah, between 2 and 2:30, we're good.
Okay, good. So I'm not over by too much.
No.
It's been a long day for
Hey, at
me.
least we're consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're
All right,
consistent in going over.
So yeah. I get it's fun. I lose track of time. All right. Liz, what was your favorite moment of the night? Do you have any wishes?
Spectret. 100% Spectret. You kidding me? I don't know what I was expecting with the third evolution, but I absolutely adore her. She's
Spectre's
so
fucking
flowy.
awesome.
Oh, I love her. She's so flowy and pretty and she's cool. She's really good. That was definitely
Any wishes?
nope.
More
Nope.
spectrum.
I wish. Well, more of a hope. I hope that Murkrow is okay.
And Murkrow.
He did
Meanwhile, in
some
the
work.
bush somewhere. So I can give you a flashback to that. Murkrow's actually is pretty injured,
Oh
but survived. Right now, Wesley's holding him and hiding in a tree with Somnia,
no! Oh, Cass.
and he's learning compassion. He's like, "Don't worry, Murkrow. I'll get you where you gotta go."
Oh. Well, that's
And
good.
Rampage. What was your favorite moment of the night, and do you have any wishes?
I had no wishes. It's still perfect. For the favorite part, besides the Spectre evolving, I only like Ryan, me, and Sonya. Finding out that whole ordeal when the group found Sonya under the Snorlax.
Okay. And yeah, I'm happy you're enjoying yourself. That you don't have any wishes. Ward, your favorite moment and any wishes, and also, are you marrying Fanner? JK. They do look good together.
I think favorite moment. Oh gosh. I'm just impressed that I hit the thing I was trying to fight. You are gonna have to drop that name in the chat. 'Cause I don't.
Wobbuffet.
Wobbuffet.
Wobbuffet is sneakily dangerous.
That thing
Yeah.
is terrifying and it murders children, I swear to you. I hate that thing.
Well, we've already fought a couple of those, so
Yeah,
we'll
true.
be fine.
Wobbuffet.
Yeah, my favorite moment was hitting the thing I was trying to hit, and I wish to continue to do so, man.
You and Hitmonchan working together.
Yeah.
Okay. And did you have any wishes? Sorry. Oh no, continue hitting. Yeah. All right. Fearless, your favorite moment of the night, and do you have any wishes?
Favorite moment when I need that dude in the face.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Wish Pinsir makes it my boy a tank right now.
Yeah. He's holding it down. He's doing a good job. You're gonna be able to rejoin the group pretty soon, which would be nice. Okay. All right, guys. That's tonight's session. I know it's late. Let's all get some sleep. Thank you for playing with me. Good night, stream. Good night, players.
Good night. Thank you for
Night.
hosting.
Right.